Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to explain some of the terminology relating to the deposit style. Very often we call our deposit style orogenic gold, mesothermal gold, shear zone gold. And orogenic gold refers to mountain building formation. Mesothermal gold refers to a temperature, and shear zone gold refers to faulting. All of them are somehow related. And they all have to do with plate tectonics. Plate tectonics are better known as the continental drift, which you know from the Ice Age movies. And you know that South America once fitted into Africa, but drifted apart. And as a result, we have the Atlantic Ocean. On the other end of the continent, there's a collision. And the collision of South America with the Pacific plate forms the Andes mountain building formation. In North America, it's the Rocky Mountains. In India and the rest of Asia, the Indian subcontinent collided into Asia and formed the Himalayan mountains. Africa is moving northwards, and there's the Mediterranean Sea, but there's also the Alps as a result of the collision between Africa and Europe. Whenever you get these collisions, you also get some volcanism with it. That means there's some heat, and there is some lava and some expansion, and something is pushing, and that causes rocks to move, or blocks to move, and faults to crack. They crack along faults. The most famous, or better infamous fault is the San Andreas Fault in California and the area of Los Angeles. And it's given rise to a lot of earthquakes. These earthquakes are driven by fluids, and they also drive fluids. Fluids are liquids from deep down in the earth, and because they're liquid, there's a buoyancy and they want to get out. So they move upwards, and they move along these cracks, because these cracks form pathways for them to ascend to the top of the surface of the earth. From deep down in the earth, these fluids are actually saturated with a couple of metals and very often gold. This is how gold comes from deep down in the earth, higher up to areas where we can actually mine it. Once it is within reach, close to surface or down to 1,000, 2,000 meters, in some extreme cases in South Africa, 4,000 meters, we can actually mine it. So we need to know where these faults are. We need to know which direction they continue, and we need to know how they continue at depth. And it's not just one fault, it's an entire fracture system. And this is why we have to build a 3D structural model to determine all the cracks where the gold could be sitting. Once we've determined this, we can happily explore and drill the right holes, educated holes into the right areas. Thank you.